Copyright disclaimer. This is under Fair Use Act of 1976. Hey brothers and sisters, this is Michael, and I wanted to share my supernatural cab experiences. I just got my first celeb in the cab. Bam, like Viva la Bam, the Bam Margera.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeah. Oh! Captain Cook, Johnny, come let me.
Come out here, bro. I gotta say, I'm really grateful that you and I have maintained a friendship.
But I got so much to say, like...
Yeah, he complimented my lights, but you know who I accept compliments from. I asked him about his supernatural cab stories. Just as an opinion disclaimer, my content and views in no way, shape, or form reflect those of Bam Margera. And so here it is.
How you doing?
I'm Michael, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Alright, yourself?
Good.
So I got complimentary amenities during the ride, backseat PSAs. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Gotta do this to my car.
I drive it 7 years.
Bentley Bentiolago. I got the lights done at the bottom, and I didn't do this done. Have you ever seen that TV show or the movie's called Jackass? I'm on Jackass. We're here just for a night doing a comedy thing, but we're meeting some skateboarders at the Nike Park right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you ever experienced anything supernatural or unexplainable by science? I have a whole YouTube channel based on mine and my riders' experiences.
Yeah, I actually, my gate at my house in Pennsylvania opened for no reason, and it was summertime, so I had the screen open at the third floor up where my bedroom is, and I heard beep, 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 and there's nobody there, and I got this really weird feeling, so I walked out to my deck, and I just saw this see-through glowing person all the way down at this little barn thing I call the Hobbit hole, and he was just going back and forth, and I'm yelling at him that I could see him and get off my property. He was paying no mind to me, and I said, I'm coming down there with a sword. I get off my property, and then when I started approaching him, he was like a half a football field away, and I got really scared, so I hopped in my Mercedes, and by the time I put it in reverse and looked up and went forward, it was just a white owl sitting on the dumpster, and my wife was in the car, and I looked at her arm, and she just got a white owl tattooed, and I was just like, and it was for her dad, who just died, and then I said, say hi to your dad, and then she said, hi Dad. The owl flew away, and then when I walked into the house, I bought this $10,000 abstract painting, and I looked at it, and it said David inside of it. I was like, what's your dad's name again? She's like, David, why? I'm like, oh, look at the painting I just bought. You know, that's pretty much all I can think of.
I never really believed in that stuff, and me and my friend were making beats in his garage. All of a sudden, everything went absolutely silent, so I go to check the speakers. Yeah. They were still moving like normal. They weren't broken, right? Yeah. All of a sudden, we heard human footsteps on the ceiling going creak, creak, creak. Him and I looked up. This thing did a full circle around my head. I'm just sitting there like, what's with me? Computer shut off, the lights flickered.
Did a full circle over your head?
Yeah, like, this invisible man walking on the ceiling, right? And so all of a sudden, like, everything shuts off, and we run out of there, come back with flashlights. We couldn't find anything messing with us. No, attic, no ladder. It's an outside garage, right?
Yeah.
So I asked him what he thought, and he said he was playing with Ouija boards, summoning animal spirits. And I'm like, the what? Spirits and demons are real? He's like, yeah, I released this spirit. It follows me around, and my Ouija board spontaneously combusted on my bed without any candles.
What?
It's like, yeah, I'm not coming back here, dude. It was freaky.
Wow.
Yeah.
You said it combusted like in flames?
Nope, no candle, just.
Whoa.
And so I actually read the Bible and stuff. I finished it, and that night I got a dream of a girl in a hospital robe, which is a specialty hospital up here. Then I was shown a birthmark on a shoulder, and then I was told to tell her everything is going to be okay. So I go driving for Uber that night. The first girl who got in my cab looked exactly like the girl in my dream, and I'm thinking, wow, what a coincidence, just a stranger, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really tell her anything. She starts telling me how she was life-flighted to the same hospital after gang members drove her off the road in an initiation killing spree. It's like, wow, that really sounds like my dream. Like, wow. The only thing that didn't match was the birthmark, and so I said, do you have this birthmark on your right shoulder? I think maybe God gave me a dream about you. And she said, how did you know that? I'm like, I was told to tell you everything is going to be okay, like what's going on with you. Said her mom played with the Ouija board before she was born, when she was pregnant. Yeah. Something that had been following her entire life. So I'm like, all right, I'll tell you everything's going to be okay. I'll pray for you. And kept in contact since it was such an interesting experience. And for the most part, she said it went away after that.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no way I could have known she had a birthmark just because it was a random stranger and I had a dream about a girl that looked like her,
Yeah.
I actually caught it on dash cam as proof and put it on my YouTube channel.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a couple days later, I actually had another dream of meeting Jesus in heaven, and he said, you could smoke weed. I'm like, what? You wouldn't see that. You're not for drugs, right? I looked down and I was holding the dab pen. I looked back up and his face turned all serious, right? All of a sudden it felt better than any drug I've ever had in my life, better than morphine, right?
Yeah.
It felt like winning $1 million, finding the love of your life, and going over a roller coaster all at the same time. And I was like, wow, this is what heaven feels like? I gotta tell everyone. Make another YouTube video. I go driving to pick up a guy at a tattoo parlor and I smell weed. So I'm like, hey man, you're not smoking back there, right? He said, no, but I got a dab pen. I'm like, wow, that reminds me of my dream. Maybe this one will come true as well. So I told him, he said, no way, you just picked me up from the parlor from finishing my Jesus leaf tattoo. It's like, the what? It's like, yeah, he saved me and saved me from meth. It's been 2 years. So I decided, I'm like, wow, Jesus dab pen came true.
That's crazy.
Now that he was saying heaven's better than drugs, just don't abuse anything.
Yeah.
I'm a weedaholic like an alcoholic.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you abuse anything, it's bad if you OD on water. This
Right.
is good.
Oh, hey, there they are.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
All right, I hope you enjoy. Have a
Yeah,
great rest
thanks
of the
for the
evening.
story.
Yeah.
Cool.
My personal opinion is that we get to share our stories and testimonies with anyone we come across, no matter who they are. All right, take it easy, brothers and sisters.